So I'll be talking on the topic professionalism. Now I had to go check the dictionary to be sure of what it means because if you are in the office, people always say be professional, act professionally. Now, professionalism simply means the character, the standard, the expectation they have of a person that's a professional. And a professional is someone that is a reputation by name as an expert in a field. Now, let me narrow it down to the banking world. Let me narrow it down to naturally the career world. Being professional or practicing professionalism, being professional or practicing professionalism is simply knowing that in the banking world, in the career world, you have hierarchies. And when you say hierarchy, kids, you have seniors, you have senior colleagues, you have mates, you have juniors or subordinates. You people can never be equal everybody cannot be equal in a company, in a working environment, as long as career business is concerned. And now, you do not choose your supervisors, you do not choose your career fathers, you do not choose your heads, you meet them there. In companies, there are companies that believe that hierarchy is based on age or the number of years you have stayed in a company, while some companies believe that the hierarchy is based on your experience, your results, your achievements. That is how you get promoted, you get to higher position, promotion, let's leave it at get promoted. So now there is one entering the banking sector. I've realized that a lot of people are not professionals. They may dress like professionals, they may do the work like professionals, but they lack professionalism when it comes to character and attitude. First of all, like I said, you do not choose your head. Whether the person is fair, dark, short, tall, slim, ugly, fine, whatever it is, as long as you came to the company and met that person as your head, that person is your head. It doesn't matter if you're richer, you're more beautiful, you're more outspoken, more intelligent. It's unimportant. By the virtue invested on the person from the office, the authority, the audacity, and everything invested on the person by the office, that person is your head. And you have to follow it that way. Even if you have been in the company for 50 years and then somebody is just employed today and the person attains a position higher than you, even if the person was your junior in school, your school son, your school daughter, that person automatically becomes the head, and you have to obey and respond accordingly. But Nigerians, especially, me, I like focusing on Nigeria and people. Nigerians find it hard to be professional in their attitude and in their character, and it's very bad. I just noticed it when I came to the banking industry, and I'm not going to use myself for example. I'm not going to. Okay, fine. Why not? I can use myself for as an example. By privilege of coming into the banking sector as a graduate trainee, automatically there are people that become my subordinates automatically, and I have bosses and superiors and senior colleagues. But some people find it hard to understand that I'm your boss, whether you like it or not. It's not by I didn't lobby for it, I didn't pay for it. It's grace. It's the grace of God and the grace of that work that picked me out and made it that way. So you have to swallow it, live with it. Like if you don't want it, then quit. Do you get? If you don't want it, quit, go. I'm your boss. Once if I come into a company, I see my junior colleague or like in secondary school or university, whatever it is, as my boss. You're my boss, you're my boss. I cannot disrespect you. That's one thing I've learned. Nobody taught me that. I learned it. I was in the university, I had colleagues, and then one of them contested a position. Automatically, we're not in the same level. Accept it. I don't know why it's hard. It's pride that makes people not to accept leadership, not to accept the truth that this person is higher than me. Me, if somebody is doing better than me, I accept it. As long as you're my senior, you're my senior. God is not angry with you. Neither is the reason why you're where you are. It's just time and chance that happens. And then you find yourself here. Appreciate God. Appreciate the person. Admire the person. I want to be like this. I want to be better than this. Not to become difficult, become a pain in the neck. No. Some people even walk up to you boldly and say, when I blow, you see me. Like, we were not in competition. I wouldn't have known your name if I did not come into this one. It's not nice. Now, let me go back to professionalism. Professionalism in attitude is when your boss shouts at you and your face is ever smiling or without emotions. If you are giving your boss attitude, maybe your boss is upset about a work you did wrongly, and you are giving your boss attitude, you lack professionalism. You are very unprofessional. Lack professionalism in attitude and character. I must give it up to my boss because I noticed that no matter how bad boss come to her, she maintains character and attitude, a positive attitude. She is not unprofessional in anyway. No matter how it hits her, she knows who is her senior. She knows who is her a superior, and she treats you like a superior. And then even when the pressure is much on her, she knows how she dishes it out to her subordinates. She doesn't dish it out in a way that you feel less of yourself. Now, professionalism, I say, is in both ways, both to superior and subordinates. If you act in a funny manner, maybe because of you had challenges at home, and you come to the office and you decide to treat your subordinates or your colleagues in a very bad manner, you lack professionalism. If you were scolded by your boss and you decide to ignore your boss, be angry, or your appraisal did not go well and you decide to change your attitude towards your boss and everything, you lack professionalism. Am I innocent? No. But I've come to learn that this is what professionalism is. And if you have made mistake in one way or the other, just know that you're not professional. So I want to urge you all that from today, in wherever you find yourself, in the bank, in the school, whatever career fair you find yourself, business fair or whatever, just know that professionalism is key and is important. Know that when you are professional, you look beautiful, people admire you, you get promoted. And know that people do not get to where they are by luck. It's by grace, by favor. And even if it's by luck, there's no need hating on somebody. There's no need making life difficult for someone. Even if a person had to come to understudy you only to be your boss, it's fine. It's a privilege that you school this person. He's my boss, but I taught my boss what he knows. It's good. The person will respect you. But don't try to become difficult, become rebellious and stubborn because you feel that that person is not supposed to be ahead of you. You didn't pick it. Like, the one that even shocks me more is when, in, like, for instance, in the office you have, in most offices you have core staff and you have contract staff. Nobody forced you to be a core staff or a contract staff. It's circumstances. Maybe you did not meet up the educational qualification, or at that point you needed a job and you applied and you got a contract job, and you never knew initially that it's a contract job until you started the work. But it doesn't matter. And then somebody else comes younger than you, smaller than you, not as wise as you are, and it's a contract and it's a core staff. Respect the person so that you can be in that level and higher. Because whatever a man sows, he will definitely reap. It doesn't have to mean the mango you sow, you reap it, or some people say that the money you give, you reap it. Even character, you reap it. Actions, you reap it. Words, you reap it. So I urge you all once again to be professional from today henceforth. Thank you for watching another episode of Ziba Talks. I hope you were enlightened, educated, inspired by this vlog. Have a nice day, guys. Love you.